Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to day 5. I was going to wait until day 7 to do a full sequence, but I just couldn't wait any longer. So I'm really excited that you're joining me today, and let's get started. We're going to start off in a seated position. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Maybe close the eyes to focus that attention inward. So we're tuning into the breath as we normally do to begin our yoga practice. Taking those deep belly breaths, but also being mindful of the position of the spine. Take a nice deep inhalation, sweep the arms out and up, look up toward the sky. Exhale, let's take it over to one side. Big side stretch. Inhale up to center. And exhale over to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, sweep the arms back and down behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open the heart. Chin lifts slightly, so we're opening up the throat. Third eye gazes toward the sky. And on the next exhale, release those fingers. Interlace the fingers in front of you. This time we press the palms away from us. Belly button tucks back toward the spine. So taking these side stretches, back bends, and also arching the spine like this are warming up. We're warming up the upper body. Inhale, head lifts, beautiful. Let's rock the hips forward. So we're coming into a tabletop position. Wrists are under the shoulders. And we're pressing up through the palms. So we're not allowing upper body to sink, but instead actively lifting. Core is engaged. We're going to come to our movement meditation. So another foundational concept of a yoga sequence. Take a deep inhalation. And on the exhalation, take it down one side. Exhaling back. And inhaling as you come up the other side. Again, exhaling down and inhaling as the body comes forward. And you're moving at your own pace here. We're going to do 3 times to one side, and now let's take it in the opposite direction. So exhale down and inhale up. So we're now opening up the hips, engaging the glute muscles as well. One more time, exhale back and inhale forward. Beautiful. Tuck the back toes. We're lifting it up to our plank pose. So again, we're on the balls of the feet. Belly button tucks back toward the spine, so we have a nice strong core here. We're pressing up through the palms. Fingers are nice and spread. Pointer fingers face the top of the mat. Exhale, let's slowly lower it down. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Untuck the back toes. Inhale, slight lift, baby cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. The elbows shoot back behind you. So we should feel the core activated, wrapping all the way around the low back. On your next inhalation, press it all the way up. High cobra. Exhale, roll over the toes, our first downward facing dog. And again, we activate some increased circulation in the feet, the foot and ankle complex, by pressing one heel into the mat and then the other. Inhale, look up, step or jump the feet to meet the hands. Half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, generous bend in the knees, sweep the arms out and up. Big inhale. And exhale, take it back down. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop it back to plank. Beautiful. Down through your flow, chaturanga, knees, chest, chin, to baby cobra, high cobra, or up dog. And exhale, back down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, one foot rises toward the sky to our three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, toes rise. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one last time, toes rise, 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 big stretch. And exhale, bring that foot to the outer edge of the mat. So we're rocking onto the outer edge of the foot, which is also on the outer edge of our mat. Both palms come to the inside of the mat. And we're going to activate a little upper body muscle training. Deep inhalation on the exhalation. Elbows come back toward the rib cage for a little tricep push-up. And inhale it up. Step that foot back. Don't worry, we're going to add some more onto that in the future. Inhale, opposite toes rise. Exhale, knee to nose, a little core action. Inhale, toes rise. And exhale. One more time. Inhale, toes rise. Big stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, bring that foot to the front of the mat. Palms to the inside of the foot. We can rock onto the outer edge, depending on what flexibility allows. Deep inhalation here. And an energizing, powerful exhale. For a little tricep push-up. Inhale it up. Beautiful. Step it back. Bring the knees nice and wide. Extended child's pose. Belly drops between the thighs. Forehead comes toward the mat. Inhale, lift the hips. Bring the knees back underneath the hips. Wrists are underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes. Take it back to downward facing dog. Tailbone reaches toward the sky. Gazing between the knees and the hips. Extend the toes out behind you like a nice long line. The leg is parallel to the earth. Beautiful. Exhale. I want you to kick that leg out from underneath you. So you can keep both palms planted. Maybe you release one hand, toe can drop, or maybe you keep that toe lifted. So a little balance. And exhale. Reach the toes back out behind you. Exhale it down. Back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, opposite toes extend behind you, leg parallel to the earth. Inhale, kick that leg out, maybe toes drop. Maybe you lift the arm, maybe you lift the leg. And take it back. Extend that leg out behind you one last time. And release it down to our downward facing dog. Beautiful. This time, we're going to reach those toes back up toward the sky. Big stretch. Maybe walk the palms back a little bit toward the foot for a standing split. Exhale, walk those palms back out. Slide that knee forward to the upper right-hand corner of your mat for pigeon pose. This is our peak pose for this sequence. One of my favorites. Exhale, bring the forearms down in front of you. Deep inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, walk the palms back up. Frame out the front leg, tuck the back toes. Lift the hips up. Take it back to plank. From plank, you can come through your flow, or you can meet us back in downward facing dog. This time, opposite toes reach toward the sky. Maybe you walk those palms back toward the foot for a little standing split. And exhale, walk the palms forward, bending the knee comes to the upper corner of the mat, back leg is extended. Maybe you have tented fingers to gain the balance. Lift the chest nice and high. Continuing to breathe here. Using the breath to focus you, to balance you, and to calm you. On your next exhalation, walk the palms forward so the forearms come down in front of you. And inhale, frame out the front leg, tuck the back toes, lift the hips up, step it back to plank. Bring both knees down to the center. Sweep the arms around, interlace the fingers, forehead comes down toward the mat. Inhale, head rises. Beautiful. We're going to bring the hips over, crossing one leg over the other. I want you to hug that front leg in toward the upper body. And exhale, release. Let's switch the legs. Opposite leg crosses over and we hug that leg in toward the chest. Exhale, walk both the soles of the feet out in front of you so the hips come toward the middle of your mat. For staff pose, big inhalation, reach the arms up. Exhale, leading with the chest beat, reach the fingertips toward the toes, reach, 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 reach. And when you can't reach any further, then we allow the head to bow. Inhale, lift the arms, and exhale, sweep it down. Bending the legs, we're gonna roll onto our backs, open the arms out to a T, bring the knees to 90 degrees, and on the exhale, we're gonna bring those knees over to one side, looking out over the opposite fingertips. Inhale, take it to center. And exhale, over to the opposite side with those knees. And we're gazing out over opposite fingertips again. Inhale, lift it to center. Walk the soles of the feet out. You can come to any final poses that the body's calling for. So maybe you come to a little shoulder stand, happy baby, fixed firm pose, hugging the knees into the chest, whatever feels good for you. But we're going to begin to relax the body just a moment. So I want you to take those final stretches and find a position that's comfortable. Maybe the knees are bent to support the low back, or maybe you're in the traditional Shavasana position, arms and legs extended, lying on your back. Close the eyes a moment. I just want to talk through the last few moments of my time with you today. As you allow the natural rhythm of the breath to take over the body, we're going to activate a full body scan, just aware of how the body's feeling, making sure that all the muscles of the face are relaxed, the jaw is relaxed, lips parted slightly, the shoulders and upper back are relaxed, heart is open. Hopefully you've assumed a position that's comfortable for the low back. And as we work our way down the body, maybe you're aware that you feel nice, well-stretched sensation in the hips, in the legs, with our standing split and pigeon pose. Maybe some warmth in the core, going through each yoga flow and also transitioning from our three-legged dog. Allow the fingers and toes to curl naturally. I want you to take a moment to whisper to yourself a silent message of gratitude for taking some time out of your day to do something so amazing for your body, mind, and spirit. Consider this your one-day win. Feel free to stay right where you are and enjoy a couple more moments of meditation, coming out of it slowly. But I'd like to end today's practice by thanking you for joining me today and trusting me to be your yoga guide. I hope you feel relaxed and peaceful, well stretched, and content, maybe proud of yourself too. I hope you carry these pleasant feelings with you throughout the rest of your day and the rest of your week. The light inside of me salutes the light inside of each and every one of you. Namaste. Thanks, everybody.